Hello, sunshines. Welcome to Bunnyfish Crafts. I'm your host, Heather, known as Bunnyfish on all of the internet places. And I am here for a cozy weekend project challenge. I have been working on a wedding blanket since December of 2025. So we're at starting month like 5. We're getting close to half a year. I don't exactly remember what day in December I started it, but this is one of my 12 cast-ons from 2025, and my original plan was to finish it for August. I am working on it as I'm talking to you to finish it in August when the wedding is for my cousin. But then got a bridal party invite, and it's at the end of this month. So I kind of want it done by then. And so in April, I finished a really big project. I finished a graduation blanket that I was making for my niece, a linen stitch blanket. It was beautiful. And my plan for that was June. And I was like, well, what if now that that's off of the hook, I can just work on this wedding blanket? And I did so much work in May. I got so far on it in April. I did so much work on it in April. I am now to the point where I have 6 rows plus this little tiny bit that I'm working across right now, that I'm working back on right now, and the border. So the border in the pattern is just double crochet around the whole thing. I do think I will do that, but I also think that I will crab stitch around it, and I want to see if I can finish this blanket this weekend. So I think I said that today is Saturday. So I have today and tomorrow where I don't have to work because I'm a teacher, in case you're new here. And 6 rows is not insignificant. Like, this is wide. I think it's 350 stitches, somewhere around there. I don't remember. That was a long time ago that I read that part of the pattern. But it's a lot of stitches across. And it's not the most exciting project for me. But the idea that I could finish this and have it off of my hook, and I don't usually talk about this, but like, I have a yarn budget for myself where like I can buy yarn, like fancy yarn for myself, if I have like earned it by creating enough projects or like using enough of my yarn. I am not on like a yarn ban. And if someone had something that I was like, oh, I need that, even if I didn't have money in my budget that I approved, that would be fine. But like, this blanket is going to be worth quite a bit added into my pretend budget that I hold for myself and nobody else cares about, and nobody else even has any say in. So I would like it done, because then it can, I can take it out of my mental energy reserves. And then my next big blanket that I want to finish, the deadline isn't until next year. So that would be really cool and exciting. I recorded my April wrap-up this morning, right before I recorded this. So I need to edit that. And I kind of want to see how long it takes me to finish the blanket, like have a timer going. I'm going to take you along for the journey. My goals during this weekend are edit the wrap-up video, read a bunch in The House of Sky and Breath, which is the second Crescent City book. And I am working on a shorty sock, and I'm on the heel flap. I want to get it through heel flap, heel turn, and gusset pickup so that it is really easy pocket knitting for school this coming week. And that's it. That's all I like need to do. So wish me luck. I'll be sure to check in for you in a couple seconds. For me in like a while, but for you, let's see what I got up to. Hey, sunshines. Oh, that was a lot. I edited the video and there was a lot of editing to do, a lot of cards to make. I mean, I made some cards last month. I decided that's the thing that I want, but there were other projects that I showed that I needed to make cards for, and 2 projects that I still need to make cards for, but I didn't on this video because I didn't want to make any more cards. So it's fine. But I did get 2 rows done on the blanket. I'm going to try to finish another 2, I think, this afternoon before I go to Andrew's for dinner. I'm hopeful. And then maybe I'll work on it a little bit after dinner. Hey, sunshines. So it's mid-afternoon and Andrew, that's my boyfriend, his day is running longer than it normally does. So I will be at my house longer than originally anticipated. And that's okay, because while I am really bummed to not go over there right now, I have finished the crocheting of the main part of the blanket. So now I'm going to start the border, and the first row is going to be super easy because it's just doing double crochets across the row where I've already worked. But then when I get to the end, I'll show you on this side. This side's closer. When I get to the end, then I have to work into the double crochets and the chain 2s on the edge, and that part is going to be so arduous. I'm not looking forward to it, but it's good. So I can start that now, and then I can take a break and go hang out with Andrew and still hopefully finish this by tomorrow. That is the hope and the plan. It's around 5 p.m. and Andrew just got finished with work, which is brutal. That's a 14-hour day. But he still wants to have dinner, so I'm going to head over there. And I did 3 of the sides. The straight sides are easy, right? But it's these ones that are, they take so long. So tomorrow, or maybe tonight, I'll pick up this side. Hello, sunshines. It is Sunday. And I had a impromptu sleepover at my boyfriend's house because my roommate injured herself and so she couldn't go to work. She's okay. And she'll be able to work tonight, but like she injured herself right before work and whatever. So I did not work on the blanket last night, as I said I might. It's almost 3 p.m. now because there were adventures had this morning and I need to work on this blanket. I do totally think it's doable to finish tonight. I just have one side to pick up, or not like I mean, it's the equivalent of a knitting pickup, like one rough edge to work into. And then double crochets worked into. Sorry, my brain is like, Brah! And my boyfriend is messaging me, so I keep seeing the notifications across the top of the screen. Okay, focus. We're going to focus over here. And I'm going to put on a vlog, maybe 2 vlogs, depending on length. I'm going to put on about an hour's worth of content to watch. And then I have read a little bit of my book, about 60 pages, but I wanted to read a lot more of it this weekend because I do have a TBR thing. Look for that probably tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm going to put up a video that's just May plans. So look for that. But let's see if I can get this blanket done. Okay, so about 40 minutes into my hour-long vlog binge, I finished the side and have started the crab stitch. Let's see how far I can get in the next 20-ish minutes. I did not quite finish a second side in that 20 minutes, but I did finish the first side. So less than an hour and this blanket will be finished. However, I need to be kind to my hands and give them both a little break. So I'm not going to do that hour right now. I am going to do a little bit of tidying and maybe listen to my audiobook a little bit. I'm going to set a timer. I have some laundry that needs to be put away. I have some things that are in my room that need to go in other places of the house. So I'm going to set like a 30-minute timer and just tidy as much as I can. I have my summer to-do list has a bunch of like organizational tasks. So if I have leftover time, I can start organizing something, even though it's not summer break for a month still. I can still help out. Future Heather will appreciate one less thing because it is warm today. It's about 20 degrees warmer than it was yesterday, but it's still only in the 60s, which is like peak get stuff done temperatures for me when it's in the 60s. When we get to 90s, it's going to be hard to get things done. So I'm going to try to embrace this. But then let's get this blanket finished. Ta-da, ta-da! The blanket is finished. I just need to cut the yarn, weave in the end, and then I will show you the finished blanket. Ta-da, ta-da! The blanket is finished. Don't mind that case of Dr. Pepper. The blanket is finished. All the ends are woven in. It is done. I am feeling very, very good about it. Let's get a little close up so that we can see some details. Cable panel. I'm feeling really, really good about this, and it's still pretty early in the day. I'm feeling very pleased. Also, it dropped 5 degrees in an hour. So now I'm chilly, but pleasantly chilly, not like freezing. Anyway, I'm really pleased. I only have this much yarn left from the blanket, and I think I have some yarns that I can use in conjunction with this. My aunt, the one who lives far away, saw a little like cat hammock for under a dining room chair, and she was like, "Oh, this is really cute. Can you make this?" Sure I can. So I'm just going to make like a solid granny out of this and some other yarns. So I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to work on the sock a little bit, even though that escalated quickly and I'm now like through the gusset. What were the other things that I said I wanted to do yesterday? I did edit that video that I was talking about. I guess I'm going to edit this video. And I also, I wanted to read. So I'm going to read while I work on these two things because this is good reading, crafting once I get the square established, you know? So I'm really pleased. I wasn't sure if I could finish that blanket this weekend, and I did. And that just feels so very cool because it was such a big thing that I wanted to finish. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now, friends.